Sessions, Volume 1. For the record. Open your eye in alignment with time and you'll see the truth like it's a physical thing. From the darkness I arise, so it's not a surprise when you learn of the light that I bring. As above, so below, I find a rhythm and flow as I grow with the pendulum swing. This is the matrix where everyone's faking they sleep here in life while we wake up in dreams. Shedding the skin like a serpent, this work makes it worth it. Attaining a purpose while searching internal, examine what all is in me. Most will not make it there, so can I take it? Reality shaking, you've seen what I've seen. Reap what you sow, we're the weavers of speech, achievers, and this is the read 'em and weed 'em. You cannot read them, vibrations that none of them speak. Walker medu netter, light is feather is heavy to learn that your will isn't free. Netter willing, I continue to lead with my ebas. I'm sweeping my consciousness clean. Training in realms that are unseen, my aura is some set fire to all of the fiends. Stand on my eye, this is all seeing. I we supply 93, that means we are supreme. Healing through tones on my senses, connecting in this year. Wealthy is health, this is green. This is illusion, reality veiled in delusion. Thoughts become intrusive, it's foolish to not know by now that it ain't what it seems. This is way more than belief. I see clearly the lies. My six senses of sight are hypnotized. No wonder everyone sleeps. Open your eyes. It's time to set off the alarms. The performance self-harm. Don't you know you're a star? God in human form and you rise with the beast. More than man. Bread in my hand, that's the Lord in hand. Heard what I said, Lord, live in the man. Light is sought after, it's in the man. Come from the inundation lands. Light is sought after, it's in the man. Come from the inundation lands. We ain't the same man. Record keeper. Seeing the state of the planet, the damage, the famines expanding beyond your belief. I see they landed, they've handed the people a cannon and aiming it right at your feet. Blowing the hole where you're standing, creating the panic. The tactical planning is deep. Teaching you're only a man and that God is in heaven, the seventh outside of your reach. If you're the question, they'll call you a manic, frantic, erratic, depression, demonic. When you're teaching through the magical speech, they'll call you serpent, the one in the garden. Pardon my knowledge for having the knowledge and prowess to see. He really told the truth to Adam and Eve. You'll have distinction between good and evil if you eat of the fruit of the tree. Now you're a god, open your eye, cleansing yourself so that now you can see. They stole the stories and twisted them like it's a spliff. They put the fire to leaf, I put the fire to speech. I put the fire to heat. We don't do liars and thieves, they just desire to greed. This is my record to keep, this is my throne. You cannot sit in my seat. And I command it, I give more than 10 commandments. This is the law of attraction, and we have infinite stamina. My stage is where I'm standing. This is my eye, God is in me. I only keep goddesses with me. They are the magical beings, they are the holy ones, birthing the gods. We're overcoming the odds. We are the even and odd. They're in the odds, we're in the all. Ancestors answer my prayers, forever grateful. I will forever say thank you. Inspiration to awake the sleepers. Record keeper, more than man. Bread in my hand, that's the Lord in hand. Heard what I said, Lord, live in the man. Light is sought after, it's in the man. Come from the inundation lands. Light is sought after, it's in the man. Come from the inundation lands. We ain't the same man. Record keeper, more than man. Bread in my hand, that's the Lord in hand. Heard what I said, Lord, live in the man. Light is sought after, it's in the man. Come from the inundation lands. Light is sought after, it's in the man. Come from the inundation lands. We ain't the same man. Record keeper.
Prosperity. May your monument be established on the foundations of Ma'at, and may you rise and come forth as conscious light, like the divine Ra, who rise and shine forevermore, Ma'at. Hotel.
I look outside in awe, I see our people double-minded. People meaning creature, don't ignore the signage. Voices lead, though flying silent. Observation with my eye open eyelid. Look outside in awe, I see our people double-minded. People meaning creature, don't ignore the signage. Voices lead, though flying silent. Observation with my eye open eyelid. I am him, king, crown, rings, Nesu, I am in mindset of when fighting jinns, sword swang, samurai, I am Shem, Su, Hor, son of Heheru, I am him, king, crown, rings, Nesu, I am in mindset of when fighting jinns, sword swang, samurai, I am Shem, Su, Hor, son of Heheru, words powerful, Hekau, see proof, you can feel the roots, gone, just look up, I am proof. Breaking doors down, make some room. But I is now speaking through me and trust.
Light the pathway.
Pathways.
Oh, for you, I'll be putting it all aside.
To awakening. Open up your eyes, I see they dream and sleep. Knocking on the door, I'm for sure they're not hearing me. Open up your eye, let the light inside, stop fearing it. Please don't be surprised when we rise and appearing it. Traversing the boats of consciousness. Are you steering ship? Are you dedicated? Are you focused? Are you serious? Are you motivated? Is your inspiration clearly lit? Are you advantageous of opportunities hidden in the Saba to the pathways? We are past the last days. We do more than have faith. Put in action in place. Pathways to awakening. Travel to awaken me. Pathways to awakening. Travel to awaken me. Awakening.
Don't need to control the pain.
Pathways
So alive.
to awakening.
When I look at you, it seems
House of Act.
you can get so high.
Pathways to awakening. Are you awakened or are you staying asleep? Pathways.
Join us for this year's Pathways to Awakening 2025. Tua to the Great Saba Tehuti.
Hotep. Peace and love, everybody. Welcome to the House of Aten. Ancient Tahutian teachings of Natiru. Events. Becoming the Djed. The battle. A primordial vision by the great Djed Sejem Ma'ah. Before I introduce the great brothers on the panel, we will begin as we do everything with our Nefer affirmation. On the count of 3. 3. Unki and Ma'at. Un and S. Nintet or Set and Ma'at. Min Hapapat and Ma'at. Her in Hu Kiwi. Per Ikut. I live for Ma'at. I exist within her. I do not speak in the place of Ma'at. Every day I advance towards Ma'at. My being is surrounded in darkness. I come forth as conscious light. Peace and love, everybody. I am the mighty Tefrem Kema'at. The mighty Tefrem Kema'at, esteemed brethren, as a devoted disciple of the master teacher, Tahuti Amenhotep Ra, I humbly serve as your guide and host within the sacred halls of the House of Aten. Each week we gather here to immerse ourselves in the profound teachings of Ma'at, embarking on a journey of enlightenment. Within this sanctuary, we explore the depths of truth, drawing wisdom from ancient artifacts and the profound teachings passed down by the great Tahuti Amenhotep Ra. My commitment extends beyond these gatherings. As a true-hearted devotee, I strive to live and breathe the principles of Ma'at, showing love for my people and resonating with the sacred vibrations of the Medu Neter. I stand as a steadfast guardian of Ma'at, protecting the sacred laws that govern our existence within the House of Aten. Next, we have the mighty scribe Ani Ptah Aten Tahuti, Tati, Vizier, overseer of administration of the House of Aten, chief treasurer, Shesh Nasut, royal scribe of Tahuti Amenhotep Ra, Sahib scribe of Ra, Sajed E, reciter of Aku, effective words of conscious light, one grade of Heka, excellent of magic, technology architect of Tahuti, bull of Ma'at, truly silent one, controller of temper, most expert in his calling, protector of the Natiru, Neb Aker, lord of excellence, son of the great unifier Nut, holder of the secrets of the Duat, Smaui Sekmi, one skilled in the arts of music and poetry, Him Neta Tepi in Sheshet, high priest of Sheshet, Saba and Medu Neter, teacher of the divine language, embodiment of Ptah's writing board and Tahuti's mirror, leader with the heart, Sep Eve, great of humility, servant of the people, Tahuti manifests in him, Heru manifests in him as Ptah, Neb Ma'at, Lord of Truth, Shimsu Natiru, messenger and follower of the Natiru, Ptah Ani Aten Tahuti, a living Neter upon earth who lives in Ma'at, Unk Dujed Usir, life, stability, and wealth. And without further ado, I present it for the night, the mighty Djed Sejem is a seeker of divine wisdom, the wisdom with universal structure, the wisdom that remains the same from every perspective, the wisdom that adapts to any interaction, the wisdom that creates silence, the wisdom that sustains the House of Aten. Peace and love, everybody. Welcome to Study Guide Sundays. Hotep.
Hotep, sound. There they go.
Hey there? I switch my mic. Peace,
Okay.
peace, great brother. How you doing? How you feeling?
I am. I'm doing Nefer, doing Aker, wealthy, and yeah, I'm doing well. Great brother, Tua for asking. Looks like the Djed dropped off, but I'm sure he'll be right back. Yeah, I'm Nefer, great brother. How are you?
Very Nefer, good brother. Just feeling absolutely wonderful, feeling excellent. Ready for this primordial vision. I'm like, I I don't, was that, man, who was that? Was that Bejan Pharaoh? Said, keep making them primordial visions. I think that was him. I could be mistaken. It was one of them great brothers that said that to you. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. Oh, what is that? Gotta turn that off.
Too Many Button Productions, live in full effect. You're muted, Atef.
I don't know. My phone was hooked up to my board. So peace and love, great brothers. How you feeling, Primordial? Ready for that good vision?
Peace. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Loud
we
and
can hear
clear.
you.
Okay. Peace. Yeah, I was trying to make sure my earphones was good. But yeah, man, we doing good, man. Peace. It's good to see you, great brothers. Yeah, shouts out to Bijan Pharaoh, man. It's good to know that the visions is making an impact on people. Definitely making one on me. You know what I mean? Make you face yourself in the mirror. Make you deal with things you got to deal with. And it's an effort journey, man. So I'm definitely grateful. And yeah, man, I'm excited for today, man. I'm feeling good. Dua to you, great brothers, man. How y'all feeling? What's up, Atah? What's up?
What's up, great brother? Uncle Justin Neb, the Jed Seer. Yeah, all is Nefer, great brother. Yeah, every day is a new journey. And it's just a beautiful thing. You know, I'm grateful to be in the presence of the Netter, be in the presence of the ancestors, the guidance of the great ones. You know, through this journey. So I'm Nefer, great brother. Looking forward to this primordial vision and where you're going to take us today. So looking forward to it. How's the Aout doing? Great brother.
Hey, the Aout is wonderful. Gabriella, you know, right here what I said. It's a beautiful thing, man. She's getting big, man. Can't wait to bring her to the pathways. As y'all saw in the video, that's when Gabriella was still in the womb at that time, man. So hey, she here now. And so it's gonna be a Nefer thing, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing to surround her with the house of Aten energy. You know what I mean? Get to meet Saba and Nani and TT. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Get to meet her unks. You know what I mean? Get to see Uncle Patah, Uncle Atef Rim Kim. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a Nefer thing, man. I'm excited for that, man. Just everybody's healthy, man. Everyone's at her. Everyone's good, and I can't complain, man. We doing it one step at a time, man. So dua to you, great brothers. How y'all doing? How's the Aout?
Yes, all is Nefer, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing when everyone's in sync, right, with where it is that you're walking. So it's a beautiful thing. What about you, great Atef? How's the Aout?
The family is great, wonderful. You know, the children are with their grandparents, grandmother. So it's just me and my mate. We just been taking care of business and just relaxing, man. Just straightening up around here. But everything is Nefa, man. I'm definitely happy and excited and healthy, wealthy, and yeah, I'm excited for this presentation as well. And just to echo your sentiment as well, great brother. I'm happy to be in the essence and the vibrations and the frequency of the network for sure. Last night, I know y'all brothers, the end of not even the end of the show, but man, the ISFET was the Matrix was taking shots. It was just being an annoyance. Saba was getting kicked off. He got kicked off a couple times. Came back. I had to reach out to him. I was like, I didn't know if he was blocked out. We thought the show was gonna get taken down, but it's still up there, thankfully. And yeah, and it's gonna be a part 2. The great brother Maharu, he sent in a donation for part 2, so that's gonna be Nefa, man. Like I was saying when he was doing it, I was like, man, he breaking the internet. Like he just, it's it's beautiful, man. Like I'm happy. I was like, wow, that class was phenomenal, man. So Hotep Henuta, a great teacher, and that class was very Nefa. That was a great frequency to go to sleep to. Right after, had a Nefa Upesh. So yeah, man, I'm happy to be here, brother. I'm feeling good. The family is good, and yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, great brothers. Primordial vision.
Yes, absolutely. And for those of you who may be listening and wonder what he's referring to, he's referring to the Tahuti pod class. So if you're not following Tahuti, the YouTube channel Tahuti and the pod class, just type in PODCLASS or go to our websites and any of our bio. Every Saturday, our great teacher does a once in a lifetime unique phenomena that he calls the pod class. And this last one, the Kabbalah, is it in ancient Kemet? The origins of it, Flower of Life, number 13. That pod class. So yeah, it's very deep, and just shows how timing and a particular thought process of pushing a thing allows it to grow exponentially. Same thing that happened with Christianity, and because a lot of times you'll hear people say, well, if it, it's true because it's the largest, right? It has the most followers, and which even statistically speaking, it's not the fastest growing. But yeah, with that same thought process, it works itself out equally. So it's very interesting. So yeah, Hinu to the great Saba Tahuti, Amenhotep Ra, and the Tahuti pod class, and all that he is doing. houseofaten.org. You can support there. Go get your House of Aten merch and items, Hotep mats, notebooks that we have. I use up all types of them. But yeah, many powerful things are in the works. Pathways to Awakening 2025, which will be happening in October of this year in Los Angeles, California. So be sure that you all are preparing to fly out to California or drive if you're close enough in October, and come join us at the Pathways, which is going to be fire. It's going to be fire. So is that
So I just realized the eyes was moving in the background, man. I didn't even know your background. I was like, wait a minute. I had to lean in a little. I said, oh yeah, the eyes is moving back there, man.
Oh. Always watching. For sure. But yeah, that's everything for me. For now, the support links are pinned to the top of the chat. Here, let me go ahead and make sure that those are pinned. Shout out to our moderators. Amunka and Basa Tut. And to both of you, Tua, for your moderation and for your presence during these sessions, during these classes and visions and productions and everything that we have going. Hotep Hinu to you all. And peace and love to the great Angela Gates, Hotep Marie Au. Wonderful. Basa Tut, if you are watching this stream, show reciprocity by tapping the like and subscribe button. Make sure that the notification bell is set to all. To our great brother, Hotep Hinu, Bijan Pharaoh. Peace to you, another primordial vision. Wonderful. Minty Hotep says, peace, Hotep. Uncle Justin, up to you, Minty Hotep. Nook Poo in the building. Peace and love to you, great brother. Dr. Jed Usir. We got Robert Williams. Hotep Ma'at to the HOA. I'm with you in spirit. I'm on the, let me read, road. Is that what you, Hotep to you, Robert Williams. Peace, good brother. All right. And so, yeah, support links are pinned. And I will also post them here as the QR code for those of you who do scan, because there are a few of you who do scan this. So there is the Cash App code, and here is the PayPal right here. So just scan that. It'll take you directly to our support links. And again, houseofaten.org to go and get your items like this, the spiral notebook with the Purim Haru, chapter 15 on there. Very powerful Heka. To join us, join the membership as a Kuru, which is the Medu word, meaning to be within a household, to be a Kur. And Kemet is the Medu word for 3. So Kuru Kemet means member 3, the 3rd level. So Tua and Hinu to all the great Kuru, the House of Aten. And we also have the great ebooks from Saba Tahuti, Stepping Out of the Matrix, as well as Melanin Dark Consciousness, which is what started the House of Aten. Before we were the House of Aten, we were the Teachings of Ma'at. So if you go back to the very first 13 videos, you'll see this, Stepping Out of the Matrix, where we read through these ebooks and began to put together our own presentations on Saba Tahuti's teachings. So this was the introduction for myself as far as putting together public presentations to teach. So this is what started it right here, Stepping Out of the Matrix. So everyone should definitely have this ebook, as well as Melanin Dark Consciousness. We have some fire bath mats, extremely high quality, wonderful bath items. And again, everything is there for you all, as well as merch for the young ones. and short sleeve, long sleeve, hoodies, all the great things. So yeah, everyone go support. If you have supported from the website, go leave reviews there as well. Those reviews assist a lot. So yeah, Tua. And so yeah, that's everything for me, great brothers. Tef, if you have anything you want to speak on before we pass it to the Jed, and get into Primordial Vision, the battle, becoming the Jed.
I'm ready, great brothers. I don't like that break a leg, break the internet, the Jed. Let's go.
Yes, hotel. Okay, y'all brothers complete. Everybody good?
Let's do it. Primordial Vision.
All right, let's go. Hotel, everybody. Peace. Definitely, excited to present another Primordial Vision. Definitely appreciate everybody's attention. Just the love, man. The wonderful, support. To it for your attention, because without it, you know what I mean. Like, this would just be in the ethers, right? It wouldn't exist really. So, to it to everybody, man. I hope you all are able to sajim, to hear, to listen, and yeah, let's get it going. Let's see.
Welcome to the House of Atan, where ancient power meets modern living. Step into the only movement dedicated to the true living existence of the Neteru, the divine forces of ancient Kemet. Rooted in ancestral artifacts and the unfiltered teachings of our spiritual ancestors, House of Atan is more than a store, it's a sacred experience. What we offer: apparel that channels divine energy, home decor inspired by Kemetic wisdom, travel accessories to move with purpose, ebooks that reveal ancient truths, spiral notebooks for your divine downloads. Imbue yourself with the images of the Neteru. From Ra, to Ozzy, to Haru, to Tehuti. Wear them, live them, become them. Return to your roots. Awaken your essence. Walk with the ancestors. Visit houseofatan.com and join the only path guided by the authentic spirit of Kemet.
You can feel the roots gone, just look up, I am proof. Breaking doors down, make some room. Ma'at is now speaking through me, and trust me, this is who you will respect if you choose or not. It is now, not soon. You are not the same as I. We do not have the same sight. We do not have the same eye. We don't just talk, we apply. From the waters in the sky, I spoke my name into life. I spoke my name to bring life, to bring life. Look outside, in all I see are people double-minded. People meaning creature, don't ignore the signage. Voices lead though flying silent. Observation with my eye open eyelid. Look outside, and all I see are people double-minded. People meaning creature.
Hearing is beneficial to a son who willingly hears. For when what is heard takes root in the hearer, he who has heard will become one worthy himself of being heard. It is good to hear, and it is good to speak, but he who can hear possess what is advantageous. Hearing is beneficial to the hearer. Hearing is better than everything, for through it good affection comes into being.
I will shift your mind again. What if I were to tell you that all of these people were extremely disciplined and that the repercussions that you all named of what they're doing and what's going to happen to them is actually what makes what they're doing disciplined? The problem is that you were never told what the word discipline actually means. Uh-oh. Let me come here. The repercussion, all those people are very disciplined. Huh, Tahuti? What are you talking about? It's bringing death and destruction. It's killing them. All this turkey, chicken, fried chicken, it's killing them, Tahuti. You're disciplined, not them. What if the damage that happens to them is a part of what makes them actually disciplined? Uh-oh. 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 Let Tahuti change your... I'm here to change your thinking. May 31st, 2025. Mark this day and watch the shift in your brain when I say this. Yes, those people are very disciplined. The ones eating the fried chicken, doing the Christmas, the extra bucket of popcorn. The repercussions that you all named, the ruining of memory, the promotion of death, the death attacking health, all of those that you all typed is what makes what they do discipline, because you all were never told what discipline actually means. Here we go, everybody. Ready? Let's break the matrix. Ready, everybody? Here we go. Time for mind shift. Let me show you the meaning of discipline that I learned from animals when I was 7 years old. Here's the meaning of discipline, everybody, in picture form. See these animals right here? You see them? These stages are the stages of discipline. What are you talking about, Tahuti? You see the people eating the popcorn, the fried chicken, eating all that, it brings death and destruction. You see the spider right here? See the wasp? The wasp is dead now, is being spun, paralyzed, and about to be killed by the spider. See the anaconda here waiting? Under the water, above the water, here's the alligator. Boom! The anaconda now is surrounding the alligator, killing it. What's happening to both of them is the definition of discipline. The problem is you were never told what the word discipline means, so you don't use it in the meaning that it actually is. And this is the literal definition of discipline I learned from people. So this is what I learned from the animals over here. This is what I learned from the animals. You see the wasp? It's dead. Just like the people are dying in the popcorn. See the alligator? It's dead. Just like the people eating the fried chicken. Was the alligator disciplined? Yes. Was the anaconda disciplined? Yes. Was the spider disciplined? Yes. Is the wasp being killed disciplined? Yes. Here's a discipline that I learned from people. Obese Georgia Davis, 22, who weighs 55 stone, had to be lifted out of her home in Aberdare, South Wales, by a crane so emergency services could take her to the hospital. See this person falling over here? Why is this person falling? Does their stroller machine not work? Are they reaching for the extra Coca-Cola that they don't need? This is discipline. Huh? Here it is. You're looking discipline in the face. The problem is, you were never told what discipline is, but you will find out today, May 5th, May 31st, 2027. What do you mean, Tahuti? None of what I see matches what I've been told about discipline. Well, that is because you have never been taught what the word actually means. Here is the word itself. It's an ancient principle that goes back to the death of the fly and the spider, the death of the crocodile, the death of the zebra. Here is the word discipline for the first time in your life. Here it is. When people say, I need to be disciplined, here's the word: potential chastisement, punishment for the sake of correction, physical punishment. Isn't that what's happening when you make the wrong decision and you become the dead wasp, or you become obese? That's the punishment for the sake of correction. There is the punishment. Discipline. Now is discipline teaching, suffering. Did you know that? When you say I'm disciplined, did you know that suffering is a part of the word? Huh? Are these people not suffering? The people that are catching heart attacks, colon disease, high blood pressure, death, fried chicken eaten, smoking, lungs eaten alive, tooth decay, cotton candy. Isn't that all suffering? Yes. Well, according to the definition, that is discipline. The punishment, the suffering, and the teaching. How is that, Tahuti? What in the world? How can these two words be in the one object of instruction? Knowledge, science. Wait a minute. Knowledge and science is in the same definition as suffering? Correct. Chastisement. Punish. The punishment. But it also means instruct, educate, train. So now you have learned for the first time, when you see somebody eating that fried chicken, when people see me and they see my shape under the shirt when I'm at the gym, they say, man, you're eating the same thing, you're very disciplined. So are you. You just weren't told what the word discipline means, but now you know it means suffering. Once, it's a cyclical word. Huh? It appears to be a paradox word. It's a word that has its own opposite within it. The instruction and correction, but also the suffering. That's why the older people, when they got people in trouble, in the older school system, they say, you're about to get disciplined. Discipline was the punishment. I had to discipline my child. What does it mean? It means you whipped his butt. You spanked your child for 20 minutes straight, and when your friend came over, what was all that noise? I had to discipline him. You weren't teaching him anything. Huh? You weren't teaching him to be a better person. He wasn't learning to be strict. You were whipping his butt. He was screaming. His skin was being torn off by the broom or the stick or the belt. He was crying his eyes out, and you were spanking him, whipping him, and the older people, that's what they call disciplining a child. It's the punishment. It is the paradoxical word, an oxymoron type word, like a palindrome. It has both sides have to be inside of the word for the word to exist. Here we go, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. There it is, suffering.
Is the hair of Asar, the Jad Makaru of Nu? Is the face of Asar, the scribe, the Jad Makaru of Ra? Are the eyes of Asar, the Jad Makaru of Hathor? Are the ears of Asar, the Jad Makaru of Ab-Aut? Are the lips of Asar, the Jad Makaru of Ampu? Are the teeth of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Seket, is the neck of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Offset, are the two hands of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Ba, Neb, Tetu, is the shoulder of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Uachid, is the throat of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Mert, are the forearms of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Nebt, Sau, is the backbone of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Sut, is the chest of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Nebu, Ker, Abu, is the flesh of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of the mighty of Terror, are the body and back of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Seket, are the buttocks of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Ma'at, Heru, is the Henu of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Asar, are the hips of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Nut, are the feet of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of Patah, are the fingers of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of the Sa'i, are the leg bones of Asar, Dejed, Makaru of the Ari, living. Kujasana. Mirror magic, especially when paired with positive affirmations, is a powerful self-transformation tool that blends intention, self-reflection, and the energy of words. Saying affirmations while looking into your own eyes helps forge a deeper connection with your inner self. You are not just speaking to yourself, you are speaking with yourself. This eye-to-eye contact can dissolve barriers of self-doubt, allowing your words to penetrate your subconscious more effectively. The mirror acts like a magical portal, reflecting energy back to you. When you speak your affirmations aloud while gazing into a mirror, you create a loop of intention. You say it, see it, hear it, and receive it all at once. This repetition and reinforcement amplifies the power behind your words. It can feel awkward at first, but consistently affirming your words in the mirror helps rewire your brain to believe it. Over time, that simple act of saying, "I come forth as conscious light," directly into your reflection becomes a radical form of self-care and empowerment. We all have an eternal critic. Mirror magic helps disrupt that voice. When you claim your power in front of your own reflection, you are retaining your mind to focus on uplifting truths rather than limiting beliefs. It's like standing up to your inner critic with grace and magic. The subconscious mind responds best to emotion and repetition. Mirror work brings both. Looking into your eyes while affirming something positive creates emotional resonance. Over time, these repeated affirmations sink into your subconscious and begin to reshape your self-image. Mirror magic can become a sacred daily practice. A few minutes each morning or night to ground yourself, charge your energy, and remind yourself of your power. It turns mundane mirror time into an intentional act of self-alignment. Mutap.
In order for something new to come, something old must go. And that old can sometimes mean let go of what you know until now. Empty the cup. and start from the beginning. It's not easy to do, but at the moment it's the only way that I see how something that is blocked can be brought back to movement. You must spill the OT and pour in new one. Then things look different.
As I continue this journey, I'm starting to see how much Matrix is still in me. I don't think I sit down and be still enough, you know. I feel like I need to be still more, right? Like you know, I'm always busy. I'm always doing something, right? And as I observe myself, I am understanding that where I go wrong at certain times, like if my workday changes, and it kind of just throws off my whole my routine, my schedule, right? It's been really good to observe myself in all of this, right? Because it's revealed to me that certain things that I'm not aware of and now have become aware of, and there are certain things that you know, I just give a blind eye to, right? Like I kind of put it in the back and just ignore it. But this journey is making me deal with a lot of things, right? So it's a daily battle. It's really like trying to pull the all the things in my life that I've made pleasurable, and now being in this journey has shown me that these things, they're not what I told myself they were, and I mean just over the years, right? So it's an interesting thing to look at and examine yourself. You know what? From my last presentation, I got the scale, right? Went and got the weight scale, right? And I got on the scale, and it said I was 357 pounds. 57. I was livid. I was so mad. Like I was angry. That's 7 pounds more than what I was a few years back. That when I first started the journey, and what was interesting to me is the fact that I didn't like back then I was wearing like 3X t-shirts, right? Like I understood, like I felt that big, right? And I didn't ask people who I knew, like, hey man, how much you think I weigh? And one person would tell me, like, oh man, you about 260, about 260. And then I asked another person that I knew, separate from the first one. And I said, hey man, how much you think I weigh? Oh, you about 270. And then I told him the weight, and they were just like, what? Like, I'm like, yeah man, I don't even wear the big clothes that I used to wear. Like some of my clothes are like 1X and 2X's, right? And I'm like, yo, I don't even feel that big. Back then I felt it, right? And I was like, I don't even feel that. And then then I want to say that's when I think the discipline class that Saba dropped was a couple of days before it when I got it, so it was a couple of days after the discipline class, I want to say. And that shook me, right? And Saba was dropping pure facts, like just gym after gym. And I knew I had to change, right? It's the eating, it's the drinking, it's I don't want to say drinking, it's the alcohol. It's the not staying consistent within the diet that brought me that. And I was working out. I was working out still, right? But I never weighed myself. I was like, man, I don't want to be living on and off the scale and stuff like that. I wanted to like just, if I don't see what I like in the mirror, then the scale doesn't mean nothing to me, right? And I was out. That's kind of the mentality I went in, right? Because when I mentioned in a previous conversation that I had on here when I was saying like, look at the, it feels good to see 2 pounds drop a day or whatever, right? That was from my last time I lost the weight, right? So that was from that experience, so I knew what it felt like, right? So, but this one, yeah, I thought I was good, right? But I didn't expect to see that, and that switched gears for me. So, yeah, it's interesting when you've been given instruction, to conduct yourself in a particular way, following a consistent routine, constantly, right? Every day. That's I'm understanding what Saba means when he says like, you have to have, it takes courage to do what's right. It does take courage. It does. It takes courage not to procrastinate. It takes courage not to be neglectful, right? It takes courage to eat healthy, consume things healthy on a consistent basis, right? So, and observing that and seeing at times where, if, like I say, my day changes, let's just say, I'm not I'm not in the same time frame like I've been for the whole week, and then Friday comes or whatever and it's different. To me, there is the agenda has to stay the same, like Saba says. Right? I don't care what's going on, your agenda has to stay the same. And I've observed myself to when the day my schedule changes, because the day changed in my itinerary, it kind of alters a lot of things, right? Because I am there. Like once I'm on a routine, like I'm I like it, right? I like the routine. I like what I do on a routine basis. And if that shifts, it's like the Matrix is right there, right? Like the Matrix is just right there. Never gives up. It's always like in the face. And I have to make sure that I keep the agenda, no matter what. Stay focused on the goal. Don't cut it off, right? The root word to Isfet is asif, means to cut off. And I've observed myself at particular times doing that cutoff because my day changed. And that's that rewiring. That's the courage to, when I see it and the Matrix approaches me, those are the moments when I need to be still, right? Takes this back to the beginning, to be still, meditate, relax, understand what I'm going through at that particular time, in that present moment, to know what I am dealing with, right? And to not cut off the agenda and the direction I'm trying to go. And that is what I am learning in this. All of this, I'm learning me. I'm seeing the unseen, right? And at that moment, I must realize that's when you call on the Pa'ut, right? That's when I call, I call Saket, right? To protect me from, the Isfet. I call on the great Mother Neith, right? To protect me from all evil spirits, right? I call on the great Set to defend my coup, like he defends the great Ras boat, right? That's when I have that courage and strength and virility, to be strong, stand firm. Strong the Jed, right? Like the great Neterisor, right? And call on Heru, right? The great Avenger, right? To be firm, to be courageous in a moment to where that unseen energy, and be able to deal with it right there, and then regroup, and then get back on point. You kind of get what I'm saying? And I'm realizing that, and I am I'm grateful for the observations, even though I have my ups and downs. And some of y'all know that, right? So I have my ups and downs, and I'm trying to consistently overcome just the self-sabotage, right? Just the to keep the ma'ah heru, right? I want to be able to always see and have the courage to do what is right for me, to do what is biologically imperative, to do what is necessary to become the jet, right? And that's important. So yeah, I'm when I have those days to where I failed, I'm my worst critic in the rising, right? When I wake up and I'm just like, man, I'm upset. But then I realized that, okay, I've been granted another day, and let's do this right. And when I'm triumphant, oh man, for the day, each day that I'm triumphant in, oh man, it feels good. It feels good. It feels wonderful. It's very never, right? So, yeah, I'm just, I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm trying to abolish all cowardness. You get me? Because it takes courageous, once again, it takes one to be courageous to do what is right. And I'm gonna do my best to do my best, right? So yeah, I love this journey, man. It's challenging, but it gives me this, right? Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, we good. Hold tight.
Understand how gangster you gotta be to turn the other cheek? To be disciplined? Do you know how gangster it is to stay on the right path? Like, we always talk about how gangster it is for somebody to go out and go crash out and go mob and go do all this. But for you to stay dedicated and say you're not gonna do that, you know how gangster that is? If you see everybody out in your neighborhood hustling, grinding, selling dope and mobbing, and you be like, I ain't doing that. And you stay dedicated to not do that and go and take a path and become successful by not indulging in the poisons, bro, that's gangster. Yeah. That's gangster. But in our neighborhoods, we be like, oh, that's my square partner. Ah, you a sucker, you a square. Oh, you a good kid, you a good.
It's for these battles, man, that we go through cognitively every day. It's good to have support, man. It's good to have support like Muhammad, Gabriella, like Saba and his Naturds, my great brothers, Patah and Natef, and Amun, and everybody in the, Naku, everybody, right? Like Hush Nation, everybody, man. Basatud, right? And Amunet and Nefertatan, everybody, I can name everyone, right? It's good to have an environment like this to just to be able to keep pushing forward, knowing that that we all agree that the Natiru exists, and more so, right, to help each other, motivate each other, right, to like me, Patah, and Natef, like we share, you know what I mean, like we share our workouts, what we did for the day, right? That's
That's Nefford. Our meetings that we have, we discuss certain things, right? We get to get certain things off our chest, or just about life in general, right? And yeah, man, when I think it's good to have a good support system, man. Good to have like-minded beings who are there for you if you need them, right? And I just, I feel like we need more of that. That helps you get through these things, right? Because for the most part, I'm sure a lot of people haven't got anybody to talk to, man. So it's good to it was cool. What's motivating to me? Mahomet Gabriella, she had messaged me. She was reading the Sabai, right? The instructions of Ptah Hotep. And it's cool that we're even having discussions. Like, she's texting me about her experience in reading it, right? And that's an effort to me, right? To me, that motivates me, right? So that motivates me even more to make sure, you know what I mean? We keep the agenda, we keep focus, you know what I mean? Hey, let's do, hey, Jed, I gotta make sure I'm working on this and make sure that I'm involved in doing more creative things and being consistent and spending time, reading and things of that nature, right? So that's good to me, right? You want that, right? I want that, right? So it's great to be a member of the House of Aten. It feels good. I wish, you know what I mean? I wish we were more closer, everybody, right? Because I think being close to people is, those are the people that you gonna hang out with, right? You gonna chill with. You gonna spend time, and you know what I mean? It's that technology is good, right? That we can still communicate, talk with each other, right? But that electronic distance, right? It doesn't feel as good as Ptah and Nefertiti, and they came to the Pur today. They came to the house. Yeah, man. We just we spent time with each other, and we enjoyed each other's company and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Have discussions and things like that. That close proximity type of build an example, you know what I mean? That's one of the things I wish we had, because I think that would help a lot of us, as we go through the day-to-day, as we go through, you know what I mean? You are who you spend time with, right? Whatever you do on your you know what I mean, your day-to-day, whatever you spend time with, that's pretty much what you are. And the company you keep is, that can either be detrimental to you, or it can be a great thing for you, right? So I just wish we was close. I wish it wasn't just the pathways, right? And because it's nothing like I said, that conversation without having to get on a computer, right? Get on a phone, right? So I think those things will help us through the battle. But once again, I am grateful for what we have, and I know that as we continue to move forward, if no one switches their agenda, then you know what I mean, we can continue to become something greater, something better, for ourselves, number one, and then to those who are around us and those who are watching. Because this is an environment this is an energy in the House of Aten. It's an energy that is nowhere else. You know what I mean? It's nothing like it, right? And And I just want, and I know everybody's going through their own thing. There's some things that people just don't talk about, right? And I want that to be like I want the House of Aten, you know what I mean? That's a safe haven. That's where we help each other out. We grow. We make each other better. And to me, that is, I think that's a Nefer thing to have to push through, right? And I think, to me, that's what made our ancestors so great, right? They lived in the environment, right? Not saying that there wasn't any Isfet going on, but that was the culture. No one's really alone, really, right? They went through things, right? And trying to prove their innocence and all these things, right? And going through, you know what I mean, whatever challenges there were, that's always going to remain, right? Challenges. But the culture, and to be able to visit your brother and sister, your neighbor, all that, like, just to be able to be surrounded by it, to me, that's what I get out of it when I read. I'm like, man, that's that time spent together, that wonderful just sharing energy and helping each other out and things of that nature. I think that's what really get people through the battle is your surroundings, that love. And I think it's a Nefer thing. I think that we need more of it, and to be that influence, you know what I mean, to each other and Ma'at, right? So yeah, man, the House of Aten is definitely what helps me get through the battles, right? And to be a part of something that exists nowhere else. That's why I can't fathom to those who walk away. I can't fathom that, man. I can't look at that because there's nothing that anything out here got to offer. So I'd rather be a part of this to where we bettering ourselves and we're not living a chaotic life. We're living a life of Ma'at, Anki and Ma'at, right? Living for Ma'at, right? I live in Ma'at. I observe, I do, I examine, I make myself better. I'm focused on being a better light here on this earth, and I hope that we all do it, man. I know we're all individually, responsible for what we do, right? For ourselves, accountability for self, right? I just hope that we all do it together, man. That's the celebration, right? That's what's Nefer. That's love, man. Yeah. Hotel.
There are persons that are on the planet now that are the cycle breakers. They're the ones that are breaking the mold of their family line. They're the ones that are breaking the patterns that came through their family line. And the reason why they're able to do this is because they're the ones who actually came and actually have the ability to feel all the pain from their entire lineage. Everybody else was numbing and dumbing down the pain, numbing the emotional trauma, numbing it down, keeping it as a family secret, pretending it wasn't happening, hoping that it would disappear. And it was just being passed down the bloodline. What's happening now, which is part of the whole awakening process, is that there are a group of people that are here on the planet now that are feeling everything from their entire bloodline. And they're feeling it so they can break it, shut it down. It looks like a mental health
They said they
Yeah,
can't
they
work.
decided, hey, and to people who are looking on, especially in their family, they're gonna say, oh, you are mentally unstable because you are not willing to suppress this pain like your grandmother and your great-grandmother and everybody else did. You are not willing to. What's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. So we really have to be very careful about how we look at mental health within the context of the awakening. Because some of the people that are experiencing all of this is because they're the ones, buck stops right here. I am not taking this. I am not passing this on to my child. I am going to rebel. I'm going to act crazy until y'all get it.
Serve your God, that he may guard you. Serve your brothers, that you may have good repute. Serve a wise man, that he may serve you. Serve him who serves you. Serve any man, that you may find profit. Serve your father and mother, that you may go and prosper. Examine every matter, that you may understand it. Be gentle and patient, then your heart will be beautiful. It is in maturity that instruction succeeds. Do not pamper your body, lest you become weak. Do not pamper yourself when you are young, lest you become weak when you are old. Do not speak hastily, lest you give offense. Do not say right away what comes out of your heart. Do well by your body in your days of well-being. There is no one who does not die. A man's character is his family. A man's character is his destiny. A man's character is on his face. A man's character is one of his limbs. Do not do evil to a man and so cause another to do it to you. Do not be discouraged in a matter in which you can ask advice. Happy is the heart of him who has made a judgment before a wise man. A wise master who asks advice, his house stands forever. Disdain ruins a great man. Do not undertake a matter if you cannot carry it out. Do not speak harshly to a man if you cannot make him yield by it. Loud is the voice of him who acts or has acted because he has been commanded. Do not say something when it is not the time for it. The friend of a fool is a fool. The friend of a wise man is a wise man. The friend of an idiot is an idiot. He who is patient in a bad situation will not be harmed by it. He who steals from the property of another will not profit by it. If you become the companion of a wise man whose heart you do not know, do not open your heart to him. If you do good to 100 men and one of them acknowledges it, no part of it is lost. There is no good deed except a good deed which you have done for him who has need of it. If you have reached your prime and gained much property, let your brothers be great with you. When a man smells of myrrh, his wife is a cat before him. When a man is suffering,
his wife is a lioness before him. Do not be afraid to do that in which you are right. Muteness is better than a hasty tongue. Sitting still is better than doing a mean errand. Do not say, I undertook the matter, if you did not undertake it. Being evil will not provide for you. Gluttony will not give you food. Do not make a judgment in which you are wrong. Do not be faint-hearted in a bad situation. If you have grown up with a man and are faring well with him, do not abandon him when he fares badly. Let him attain his house of eternity. He who comes after him will support you.
You're gonna lay in the bed you make. You're not gonna get away with nothing in terms of the energy. They might not catch you for what you're doing, but the energy is always gonna return to you. So when you just living in this cycle of being negative all day and just putting out negativity and that's the only energy you putting out, it's gonna return to you in different form than you put it out in. So I would just say, master your energy. Do your best to master your energy and what you put out, and unless that's what you want, because you entitled to whatever you want to create, whatever experience you want to create for yourself. But if you're tired of that shit, adjust the energy. As best you can. Just adjust what you wake up thinking and what you say. And then lastly, what you do.
Mic check. Otep, can you hear me, great brother?
Peace. Yeah, I can hear you.
Phenomenal, great brother. I love it. I love it, brother. Keep up the great work, man. That was fire, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, right? So, I'm gonna be traveling soon, so I'm like here, but I'm doing different things, right? So I'm writing down stuff, taking notes, and I'm so inspired, right? Because I got you playing on. I was telling Saba yesterday, because it was acting up on the phone, but it wasn't acting up on the computer. But it was like certain things. So I have you playing on the big screen, of course, and then on the computer where I'm at, I'm live, and it's also on my laptop. So I'm like surrounded, almost like 360 with it, But I got the sound coming out of what I'm talking through right now. So it was a great experience. I just want to tell you that because it's a I don't know what Bijan was talking about. I don't know how it affects him, but it's very motivational. I'm sure that's what he was meaning. But I was doing a lot of stuff, taking notes and just getting stuff together, and it was like I was in that frequency. I'm still in that energy. I'm still in that frequency. So I love it, great brother. I love this. I love what you're doing, what you're creating. I love to be a part of this frequency. I love how you start your presentations with the commercial, of course, for the HOA. That's very Nefer. I love it too. How you always have, because that's what my mindset be when I'm creating my, because it's an evolution, great brother. So I'm loving to see how your presentations are evolving, right? I love that. And one of the things that I was always trying to put at the forefront was the Seba'it, right? No matter what. This was before I was reading the stories. It was just important for me to always echo the frequency of the Neter. So it was important for me to always let that be the main focus, you know? So I love how you, after the commercial, how you come on with the Seba'it, Ptah-hotep. I love it, great brother. And then just being vulnerable, showing your journey and being vulnerable, speaking on your, the I don't want to say shortcomings, but just the challenges, the things that like the challenges push you forward, right? They can hinder you, right? But we don't allow challenges and things to hinder us, right? We kept raw, right? We faced them and we moved past them. We handle them however it needs to be handled, and we keep moving, great brother. So I love that, how you was vulnerable and just talking about your striving and the things that that is challenging, that it's not, Saba make it look easy, man. You know what I mean? And then he'll come on and he'll say, I got a big hole in my leg or something. Like I got something to cut. You know what I mean? But we looking at him like he a Superman, and then he'll just bust out with that, like, oh yeah, I just, you know what I mean? Something happened, I got bit or whatever. It's just beautiful, brother, that that we're able to have him as an example, and that you're echoing that. That's just phenomenal, great brother. So definitely commend your your courage, man. And then you spoke about being firm and courageous. So that was absolutely never, and I needed that as well, because man, I got every vehicle in my house, every vehicle that we have except for one, which technically is ours, technically is not, is broke. I got to get it fixed. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on. And I'm grateful. You know what I mean? I'm not even looking at it because things break, right? The computer's gonna break, everything we're gonna die, like the teacher said, right? We're all gonna pass. So, nothing's gonna last forever. So I'm in the process now of getting my vehicle fixed, my wife's vehicle fixed, my recreational vehicles, which sometimes substitute as my main vehicles. When my main vehicle is down, it's just a lot. It's a lot of challenges, but I welcome them. You know what I mean? I don't stray away from them. I just acknowledge it and do what I got to do and keep it pushing. But yeah, it's very challenging, and I love how you spoke on that, on moving past your challenges, acknowledging them and working through them and moving past them. So it's a beautiful thing, great brother. And then, cutting off the isfet, right? That was very, very important, that you spoke on, cutting off the isfet, allowing, don't even allow it in your circle. It's not, it ain't even welcome here. And physically, that's how I've been, and not even realizing it. I've been physically evolving into just being repulsed by the isfet, right? Like I'm becoming hypersensitive to the foolishness, man. Like, in certain environments and just certain people and just that energy, period, bro. I'm becoming very sensitive to it, and I don't care to be around it. So I'm glad that you spoke on that, cutting off the isfet. I think that's very important, for all of us to just acknowledge in our life. And, because even like not having a vehicle, I'm still able to get around and do what I need to do. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for, you touched on the people in your life, having, your family and friends. And it's very, very, very important to surround yourself with like-minded people. I definitely wish we were closer as well. But at the same time, there's a reason why we're not. I don't know, why that is, because we all on the same frequency, but we're in radically different time zones and jurisdictions. And it's like, how did that come together like that? You understand? Like, but I trust the material. I trust the process, right? Being in alignment, I trust it. So I don't, and I have supreme confidence in it. I have supreme confidence in the material, and my art. So, like even what I was talking about with myself and just having the challenges, I got to get this fit. And it's major stuff with the vehicle, like stuff that was like, you get a new vehicle, but having goals, right? What we talked about, and sticking to them goals, right? So, I'm just gonna, cut off the ISFET and take the challenge on full speed ahead, great brother. And being surrounded by like-minded people and people that are on your frequency is important when you are going through times like this, because you wouldn't even know what I got going on. It's it's a lot. It's a lot. But it's never, man, because I know whatever don't destroy you make you stronger. So no matter what's going on, I'm here with you, great brothers. And my children are healthy, my family is healthy, all of you guys are healthy, and we're gonna keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that. And I love how I think Cali is my second home. You know what I mean? Cali, one of my favorite places in the United States. So, that was great for you to have Fab up there, and you know what I mean, Mr. FAB. I love Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? That funk, that mob music, and what he was talking about. Discipline and not crashing out, and what's really gangster. I love that. That was Fab, right? That was Mr. FAB, right?
No, only Fab I knew was Fabulous.
No, that was Mr. FAB that was talking.
But what I'm saying, I don't know that brother. I came across the video and I was like, I was like, yo, this was in the frequency of what I'm presenting. So I didn't know him at all. I just vibe with what he said because he.
Oh man. Listen. Oh man, I go into it. That's Bay Area's finest right there. He a veteran. Bay Area school bus rider. Yeah. But that was Mr. FAB, and I love what he talked about not crashing out and what's really gangster, and controlling your environment. Like, I love that. I saw Nipsey, everybody recognized Nipsey, but the brother with the beard that was talking about not crashing out and being gangster, he's a Bay Area artist named Mr. FAB. He's been around for a while. Mr. Fab, he been around since the Mac Dre. He a veteran. He a old. Yeah, he's. I like that, but it's important to keep your circle small and your surroundings. You also, like you spoke about, us being closer and creating. But I guess it's supposed to be like this. We're supposed to be building collectively and separately at the same time in our jurisdiction. For now anyway. This is how it is. You know what I mean? And it's perfect. It could always be better. But why did it happen like this? Like, I'm here, y'all are there. We in different jurisdictions, but we still on the same frequency. So even that's beautiful. So I love how you spoke on that. And and then with Nipsey, at the end, and just mastering your energy, being aware of it, being aware of what you put out in the environment, and mastering it. That was the great brother Nipsey Hussle, of course. And what he spoke about always was speaking intelligently and things like that. So that was real nefa. And just commenting on that is just it's very important to be aware of the energy that we put out and how we're moving and the energy that we align with. And I like the synchronicity for that for myself personally, because Saba told me last night that was one of the things that he was telling me was that you reap what you sow. We all have heard that, and we all know that. But Saba was speaking to me specifically and just reiterating it to me. Keep reaping. Because your fruits will eventually sow. So I just want to encourage everybody to continue to align yourself with Ma'at, continue to reap what you sow, because it will happen. The great sister yesterday, she spoke about, just some of the challenges that she had. I'm not going to say no names, but, she been going through a lot of challenges, and she had great news yesterday. So I just want to give her her news. She knows who she is. She was on the panel yesterday. So shout out to all of the female energy, the frequency that's the duality, because it's necessary, man, and the family. So Hotep Hindu, to you, great brother. This was a phenomenal primordial vision, and I definitely look forward to many, many more. And yeah, man, photo got crop circle smaller than a dot. It's us right here. So you know what I mean. This is what we doing, and the Tiru exists, and it's important, right? Because you're right, bro. You will be the sum total of the people that you hang out with the most. So align yourself with the proper frequency and continue to reap good seeds, so that when they sow, you got good fruit, man. So Hotep Hindu, to you, great brother. This was phenomenal and very, very nefer, very second, very mighty, powerful, and I love it, brother. So peace and love, Hindu.
Hotep Hindu, peace and love to you, great brother. Definitely appreciate your nefer, that dude. Yeah, man. I was a little upset, man, because there was some cardio video, man, that I've been putting in, and the file wouldn't open, man. I was doing everything I could to upload it, to add more to the to the interview, right? People see the process. Like, that's why when I put up the 357, I don't know if you've seen the image. I didn't speak about it, but I put it on there like, man, nah, bro, like 340, G, let's go. Like, drop 17 pounds down. You know what I mean? Like, it's on some like, hey, this made me look in the mirror, man. And that's why I say the battles, the things that I've made comfortable for me. And it be synchronicity, man, because I don't really be going like my IG is very, I only like my algorithm to be something beneficial, something that's gonna give me some, someone's dropping some jewels on something, because that's that you hear wisdom everywhere, right? If your algorithm is right, you can find wisdom all over the place. People dropping gems, people dropping things that they experience. And yeah, I didn't know the Fab guy. I didn't know that was his name. I just came across the video and I was like, man, hey, he's so right. And that's in synchronicity with Saba. I see as gangster, meaning like, that's courageous to me, man. To be given something, to be given two options, the right thing, the wrong thing. And you're fully aware of it. And to choose to do the right thing, even though it's contrary to your previous upbringing and how one conducts themselves. Yeah, man, it's dope. It's dope to do the right thing, man. And on the part with Nipsey, that Nipsey clip, man, that reminds me because Patah talk about that. Patah talk about a lot of energy, man, and focusing your energy and doing, you know what I mean? Like, using that energy for my aunt, man, using that energy for the right purpose, right? And that video, that part right there, it just reminded me how much Ani speaks about that, man. So yeah, it's an effort thing, man, to do this journey, man, and I'm definitely grateful, and I really do hope, you know what I mean, these you know, we experience a little bit of that Saba life too, right? Like, we got like 10, 11 people on watching, and then we look later, man, you know what I mean? We got a couple of hundred. We got a couple. So, man, I just wanted to be able to, I just want people to be able to see the journey and know that, man, you ain't the only one, man. Whatever people going through, whatever they going through in life, you ain't the only one. I just want to be an inspiration and put it out there. Share it with everybody, man. That's the part I'm trying to be courageous in. To actually do the right thing and then actually document it. And then even talk about my, you know what I mean, my shortcomings to where I'm not as successful a particular day more than I was yesterday. And that's the part of just not cutting off the agenda and staying focused and regrouping and staying still when I'm in that moment of when the matrix is in my face and certain energies are trying to bring me back towards a more chaotic life. So it's about staying focused in my aunt, and maybe because I'm a big family person, man. I love the Aout. I love good family, man. And yeah, man, I wish I wish all of us was much more closer, man, because then y'all will be the people I hang out with every weekend. Y'all will be the one I rock with throughout the day. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have no time for nothing else. Hey, Batat, what's up, man? We going to the gym? Let's roll. Come on, let's walk the family, man. Let's be out there, man. Let's hit the beach, man. Let's chill. Let's come on, man. We put something on the grill or whatever. We do our thing. We you know what I mean? Let's read these Sabaites. Let's build. To me, that's the surroundings. Your surroundings is I think the most powerful thing. I think that's why a lot of us struggle in the matrix, because we're so much surrounded by it, and then we're usually the only people in the group. I mean, in our surroundings that's on this path, and you're constantly surrounded by its fest. So it's either you isolate yourself, or you be around it and you're like, all right, like I got to establish my energy around them, right? And you have to make sure you got the proper mindset to do so. So yeah, man. So tua to you, great brother. Dua for your nefer Medu. And yeah, man, I appreciate you. What's up?
Otep, yeah, Hinu, great brother. Yeah, I agree. We definitely we'll be vibing. Definitely. And when we get out of this this financial matrix and build up like we're gonna do, then we'll definitely be able to spend more time together in person. I look forward to that, because that's definitely gonna happen, because we gonna sow. You know what I mean? The fruit gonna sow. You know what I mean? Because we reaping. So just what you spoke about. One of the morals of your presentation was the discipline. So we just got to stay disciplined and just continue to sow them nefer seeds, and it's definitely going to work out, Yeah, Yellow Bus Rider, Mr. FAB, he been since 05, 04, Bay Area. Yeah, man. But yeah, Hotep Inu to you, great brother, and definitely Hotep Inu to your family, to your wonderful mate, and everything that supports you, great brother. Peace and love.
Peace. What's up? Batat, it's on you.
Hotep Hinu, great brothers. Uncle Jasaneb, Jajed Usir. Yes, Hotep, Great Djed, Tua, for creating this and putting this together, and all that goes into you being able to, bring this forward for all of us. Dua for your process and for your accountability, and always leading with that. It's definitely a very advanced challenge to put oneself at the forefront the way that you do consistently, and because with whatever it is that we speak about, we now have to enact that, right? And so being aware of that makes one hyper conscious of the words and the tones that we use, so that we can properly reflect it. So it's a very high challenge that you're one of very few people who I've seen utilize that method, which is a method that I use as well, because I see great benefit in being able to advance and evolve at a rapid rate. But there comes with that a lot of if one doesn't live up to that, right, then the other side of that can bring a lot of downfall, right? So it's just like anything with any decision that we make, there's pros and cons. And when one chooses to and makes a decision to choose a particular route and direction in which they want to go, by being one who leads by example, definitely from my experience brings forth the most highest and most effective and efficient way to grow in the shortest amount of time. So dua to you for doing that consistently, and tua for bringing, keeping us updated with the things that you put into these primordial visions, because now we're invested in your journey. So we're invested in that. So definitely looking to be able to see, for what's the next, because now because you're doing it in real time, there's automatically something that is essential in storytelling, which is the what people know as the cliffhanger. And so every week there's a cliffhanger because it's in real time. What's the next becoming the Djed? What's gonna happen between then and the next one? So it's just a powerful thing that you're doing, great brother. So dua and hinu to you for walking that pathway and having the courageousness to choose that, and to do it in a public setting, which will always be able to be referenced. All right. So this the topics, of course, of the battle and the crossroad that is always ever present for all of us consistently all the time. And one of the great understandings that really assisted me in walking through today's time with this level of Isfet is putting myself into the time period of 1400 BCE, when Ma'at is at its height and its greatest as far as spread across the planet, and how just from the very beginning, all the teachings of Ma'at were is guidance on how to protect oneself from Isfat, right? How to combat it. So even at that time, when when we can go next door, and there's the name is Marin Patah, and then we can go across the street to there's the Jed, and there's Tefrem Kim, and everyone's this thing that we're speaking about, that time period when the whole culture, everything is built on that. And even with that, the focus was still the combatant of Isfat. And that to me just really reshifted things. Because in today's time, the focus on being able, the focus to cleanse from the matrix is is so much present, right? Everywhere we go, everything that we look at, everything that we're listening to is being filtered through the matrix. Whenever you step outside your purr, it's all built around the matrix. So that's all we're doing, and that's all we were doing when that wasn't existing. And that right there, to me, it just shows how serious we took the eradication of Isfat, and just how deep that concept is, how deep that really goes. Because for the great ancestors, yes, it will manifest itself in physical ways, but for the overall experience for most of the people, you turn around and you see symbols like this. You don't see all the death, subconscious imagery that goes into us today. So being able to keep at the forefront that there is a point in time when this idea that we have that we're working to recreate today, when we existed in that way at the highest level, every single moment was still a teaching of bringing forth Ma'at and eradicating Isfat. So no matter what it looks like, the foundation is the same, which will bring about a result that rhymes with patterns that we see, right? By just following the patterns. And you, great brother, with what you're doing with the primordial visions and becoming the Jed, is just very powerful. So Tua for this, and just for your consistency and your accountability, and being able to show up every week, no matter what has led up to that moment, to still show up and do the necessary work to be able to continue to Kepara, great brother. So Uncle Jasanep to you, and to your great Au for assisting you and keeping your Djed strong, great brother. So Hotep Marie, Tua.
Hey, Tua to you, great brother Patah, for that and from Mandu. Yes. Hey man, y'all inspire me, man. I see what you do in your presentations and how much time you spend, and and what you do, how serious you are in your presentations. And that's definitely those are the motivating things, man, that gets us out there, man, and doing our part and allowing certain things to come forth. That wonderful. I can only imagine and try to put my, just my imagination on how times were back then when my art was flourishing magnificently. And and yeah, man, I'm just I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for this moment right here. This is everything, man. This is it's good to just have support from you, great brothers, and being there, man. Not giving up and continue to keep the agendas, keeping the course, and staying the course, and packing and cooling and being the best versions of ourselves, which is becoming a netter. So, do out to you, great brother, and hope to have you new. Appreciate your Nefermedu.
Any great brother. Very, very, very sick him. Yes, it's a powerful thing. So houseofaten.org, Tua everyone. The support links are pinned to the top. They're in the bio as well. Tua to everyone who is supporting the House of Aten and what we are doing. So I will just give a few more moments to allow the refreshing, so I can put together the dua for everyone who showed the support for this this primordial vision here. So Tua everyone. But yes. I saw a new name in the chat, so I wanted to give a shout out to this person, Anu El Adonis, who says, Osayo family, I speak endless peace and divine prosperity unto all. Well, dua for your peace and divine prosperity. Welcome to the House of Aten. There's some very powerful tones right there in your name. So, to you. All right. So let me download this. And again, Pathways to Awakening, October 2025, Los Angeles, California. Be sure that you all are putting your savings aside for that weekend event, which it's either going to be the last weekend or the second to last weekend, right? So the 25th, 26th, or 18th, 19th, around there. So just be sure you all are doing the necessary things to be there. But this is the start of what the great brothers are speaking about, and us being able to come together and the consistency, with us being able to create and build something is naturally going to bring us together in those type of ways. And just the work leading up to those points is where the focus is, to make sure that we become the individual person needed to be able to exist in that existence, that reality. So there's a lot of powerful movement that is taking place behind the scenes, and a lot of long-term preparation and planning things that take years to put into play, right? So, you know, just within those the period of time where that allows it creates the opportunity for many of the things to come to fruition by just utilizing a particular plan and sticking to it, being consistent and disciplined with it, will bear the results that you want to see. And so, yeah, the pathways is just the beginning process. It's step one of being able to come together more, right? And it all just comes back down to us and what we want, right, as a collective, because that's really what it is. Because when walking through the journey of becoming a healer, one who heals self, and by doing the necessary work, you're then able to assist others with your own process. But by going through that, you learn that the changes that people want for themselves literally has to come from them, right? One cannot place their own wants into others and expect that to be enacted in that type of way. So with what we build here at the House of Aten is literally just dependent on each of us individually and what we choose to do, right? We see people coming in and then stepping away, which, you know, everyone has a right to choose to do as they please. You know, that's not the real issue, but it's the building part, right? Where when you begin to build, now the responsibility of your part that you have to carry is on you, and if you don't, then it falls on to everyone else, right? And so just some of the basic fundamental aspects of being able to combat the matrix and be disciplined within Ma'at is this process that we're in now, and just learning how to be consistent with things that aren't rooted in the false matrix. So it may take 10 years, but the process of Pekka M'Ku doesn't necessarily have a time limit on it, and as each of us are going through that process, it's naturally going to trickle itself down, and when that time comes, as it will arise, and even in different ways too. And you know, we don't even always have to wait for an event. We can set things up outside of it, right? And it's something that I've done with the brothers. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do, and dua to you, great brothers, for just leading by example, and for all of you who are here and just staying consistent with the teachings and staying consistent with what it is that you are in position to do, so that way we can grow into bigger things, right? And become more responsible and dependable on each other as a collective. so we can do bigger things. So as we continue to get stronger, the weak will continue to fall to the side, and that's what we want. We want that because our foundation has to be and will be established on something firm and unbreakable. So to all you great Kuru, great Meru of the House of Aten, for your continued support and consistency, and for those of you who reach out in different ways to ask, how can I help? Dua to all of you for to those of you who do that, because there's always works to be done. So let us give dua to those of you who play a very major role in the success of the House of Aten. So we'll start with the great Angela Gates, who sent in $20 for Hotep Marie Aout, and she had sent this during the week. So Tua to you, Angela Gates, for this, and she sent in for the primordial vision today, $15 with an axe, a fist, a flame, and is it a baby or looks like it has a halo? She sends in $15. So Tua to the great Angela Gates, for your consistency, always supporting the way that you do. Definitely one of the most consistent sisters, for sure. It's just wonderful. So Tua to you, great sister, Sinette Angela Gates. All right, and next we have Robert E. Williams Jr. for Sounds Record Keeper with 3 flames, 2072. Dua Hinu to you, Robert Williams, and I know you also sent one here for Becoming the Jed. I know it was a Nefer presentation. So Tua for supporting before you even was able to catch it, and I know you catch a lot of them on the playback. So Dua, great Robert Williams, for your consistency, always supporting. Great brother. So Uncle Jasaneb to you. All right, and next we have Gabriella for the Jed's class, Tua with a Hachet or white Ebe and a Kim black Ebe. Tua 888. Tua to the great Gabby, the Hamet of who presented this evening, the great the Jed Sajim. So Hotep Hinu to Gabriella and all the works that you do, your great consistency and the support that you provide in all the ways that you do. Hotep. All right, and next we have Amunet for Tua Ortsin the Jed for your consistency and dedication, $10. Uncle Jasaneb, Amun and Amunet, Tua to you for your consistency and dedication as well. Hotep Marie, Uncle Jasaneb. All right, and next we have the great Fix, Hush Nation, who sends in 666, Hotep, House of Aten Awu, Big Ma'at. Big Ma'at to the great Fix. Hinu to you, great brother. Hotep Hinu for your consistency, great support, and great creations. Great brother, Hotep. All right, and next we have Basa Tup Maka Ox Effect for Hotep, 622-25. Dua the Jed for your battle, Hinu. Yes, Dua and Hinu to Basa Tut, one of the greatest consistent supporters of the House of Aten. Dua and Hinu to you, great brother, for all that you do, your consistency, and sending much Sakim to you, great brother. All right, and next we have Nookpoo, who sent in 333 3 times. For Hotep, congratulations, Sinette Minty Mary Ma'at, with congratulation emojis and flowers. Not sure what that's referring to, but congratulations, Minty. And we have 333 for Hotep, Sakim, Netiru, Senu, Au, Maru, Peru, Pau, Mari, Ma'at, Kesbet, Eve, Dua, and the Hachet Wing. And we have 333 for Hotep, Sakim, Sin, Dejet, Uncle Jasaneb, Hotep, Mari, Ku, Eve, Ma'at, with the Kesbet, Tep, Ma'at. Hotep to the great Nukpu Nukpu for your consistency and your great support that you provide, great brother. Uncle Jasaneb to you. And I think that is everyone. So yes, here we are. Here's the Meru, which is the Medu word for supporter or a partisan of the House of Aten. Let's give all the great Meru a round of applause.
Never everything is beautiful in life.
Come join us, House of Aten, Ancient Tahuti and Teachings of Netiru. Back to the source, we the original Axemen.
Death culture, to be alive here, it's a lie here.
Today I got time, cuz.
Hotep.
Dua to everybody. Peace. Appreciate all the love and support. Definitely grateful for all of you's good energy, man, and love. So Tua for that, man. Definitely grateful. It's all for the House of Aten. Y'all know how we roll, man. It's about just one step at a time. Long as we leading with the left, following that Eve, and doing what our great Paut does. So Dua to all of them. What's up?
Hotep Atef, you have any words you want to?
Oh yeah, Hotep Dua to the great supporters. Hotep Inu to everyone that supports in every way, financially and other ways. Hotep Inu to you and your Auts as well. And yeah, we appreciate it, man. We building brick by brick. Y'all know how we do, brick by brick. Build a cake off crumbs. You feel me? There go Minty right there. She say, celebration for my new employment status. I believe Fire Heart. Very grateful for you.
Okay.
Congratulations, Minty.
Absolutely. Dua to you for that. Right. So let me come back to the main screen here. All right. Yes. Okay. Celebration for my new employment status, I believe. Okay. Very nefer. Congratulations to you for that. And yeah, for regardless of whatever situation that it may be taking place, you're always here and consistent. So do it for that. All right. houseofaten.org. Be sure you all are following us on the social platforms, Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. We're we're just 8 followers away on our Facebook group to begin streaming on live from Facebook. If you all remember, we were streaming live from Facebook, but they put up a you have to have a certain amount of followers to do that, and so we're just 8 away. So if you're not following our Facebook group, go and do that so we can begin to start streaming on there as well. And with all the great updates that's coming soon, a massive overhaul of many different things, make sure you all are also part of our Facebook group, because there will be things posted there as well. So moderators, if you have the link, oh, here I have it right here. Let me put it. All right, there it is. Facebook.com/House of Aten. Make sure you all are following the Facebook group there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, dua to the great Djed for your primordial vision in the battle. Minty says, I'll do some Facebook advertisement. Wonderful. Yes, we will definitely talk and go through some of these facets. So dua to you. So yeah, we'll begin the close out, and I will close out with today and just giving everyone dua for being a part of what we're doing and choosing to walk a pathway that provides great challenge. This isn't an easy way to go about choosing a life to live. I think a lot of people have the misconception that this journey is supposed to be easy, right? And the illusion of the matrix can create that because they'll put certain people in front of your vision that again, the illusion is that they may have it easier than others, in which in some ways may be true. But again, what we see with Ma'at is the importance of the foundation. So regardless of whatever the image looks like, and one of our natural instinctual things that we do neurologically is compare things. So naturally we compare ourselves to others in situations until you train yourself that that's something that we do, right? And until one can learn to begin to compare yourself with the greatest version of you, and recognize that that is always going to be your greatest competition. It creates a beautiful relationship with yourself that makes sure that you continuously evolve beyond your heights that you've set for yourself. So dua to the great ancestors for leading by example, showing us how to do it, doing it at the highest level for the longest period of time, showing what consistency and dedication and discipline and living for a specific thing, and doing the proper teachings of passing it down, right? Passing what you know down so that the next generation has the tools to take what you have done and grow it, right? Yeah, Hinu to the great ancestors for finding a way to teach at different levels and different intervals, depending on, what positions that we played in society. But with whatever position we played, it was the Natiru and Ma'at at the foundation of everything that we did, which were the greatest examples of physical being on the planet, right? And what one can do in the body, right? We're natural beings who echo and mimic. That's all a baby does, is echo and mimic all that they see around them, right? And that you don't grow out of that. That's something that's embedded neurologically within every single person and has been for millions of years, right? So when you put yourself in the presence of those who you want to mimic and echo, you give yourself the greatest opportunity to evolve and advance. So dua to all of you. So make it out to the pathways, Uncle Jasaneb, and I will conclude with some medu. Sakim im arit murder ka'a simu hatu natiru pert int hotep. I obtain the power to do what pleases my ka. May the hearts of the Natiru lead me. I come forth in peace. Hotep Hinu.
Peace. Hotep. Once again, to everybody for just your love and attention and your peace, wonderful energy, for the reciprocity, in all the ways that you possibly can. Definitely appreciate y'all. Anybody who's watching in the future, may this presentation be, beneficial for you. And may you support what supports you. So dua to you all. Shouts out to our Saba Tahuti Amun Hotep Ra, him and his Naterts. Appreciate my great brothers, Patah and Atef. Shouts out to y'all and y'all Aout. Shouts out to Mohamed Gabriella for supporting me while I'm putting these things together, man. Handling a lot of things while I'm in creativity. Shouts out to Minty. Congratulations again on that, on your employment and bettering your situation. Dua to everybody. I just appreciate all the love, everybody in the chat and the pool. Robert E. Williams, Minty, Basa Tud, Amunet, Fix, Hush Nation, Angela Gates, just everybody, man. Just dua to you all. Appreciate you all's energy, and I'm grateful for everybody, man. May you find your creativity, and may you imbue yourself within that, and may the Natiru guide you in that process. So may Ra grant you and your family health and prosperity. May your mind be established on the foundations of Ma'at, and may you all rise and come forth as conscious light, like the divine Ra, who rises and shine forevermore on Ma'at. I am the Jed Sajid Ma'at Him Pawaku, for everybody in the Natiru, Uncle Jasadef, Hotep Anu, Efu Pesh.
Hotep, peace. Can you hear me? I got way too many buttons, man. Peace and love. Yeah, this was great. The Jed. Peace and love to you, great brother, to your Aout. Peace and love to you, great brother, Patah Ani. This was phenomenal. I love these classes. And I love the fact that people support us and support the truth. And, it's just a nefer time that we're in right now, because there's so many other things that we could be doing right now. So much other isfet we could be supporting, but we're all here as a family, and it's consistent. So, you know, I never could have imagined that this would be this, you know, that this would grow into this, or that I would even be here, you know, and have such a Nefer family and be on this frequency with you great brothers. And Hotep Hindu, our great master teacher. Phenomenal work, consistent. It's just beautiful, man. It's just a Nefer everything, right? It's nothing else for me. It's Ma'at Anat. So Hotep Hindu to all the great sisters, Angela Gates, Minty Hotep, everybody, all the supporters, Robert Williams, Nukpu, Basatut, Amunet, Ampu, everybody that's with us week after week, that's building with us brick by brick. We really, truly appreciate you. And keep up the consistency, keep up the work, and you will reap what you sow. As the great Sabbath Tahuti told me yesterday, you will reap what you sow. So Hotep Hindu to the great brother, Primordial, for this Nefer primordial vision. Keep up the great work, good brother. Keep inspiring us, keep motivating us, and stay consistent, great brother. And I definitely look forward to you reaching your goal, fitness goal, and, you know, Hotep Hindu to you as you take care of your A'ut, as we take care of our A'ut. You know, it's just a beautiful thing. So Hotep Hindu to everybody, and with that we will end the way we began, with our Nefer affirmation. Hotep, peace and love. From today's teachings, do not do evil to a man and so cause another to do it to you. Do not be discouraged in a matter in which you can ask advice. Happy is the heart of him who has made a judgment before a wise man. A wise master who asks advice, his house stands forever. Disdain ruins a great man. Hearing is beneficial to a son who willingly hears. For when what is heard takes root in the hearer, he who has heard will become one worthy himself of being heard. It is good to hear, and it is good to speak, but he who can hear possesses what is advantageous. Hearing is beneficial to the hearer. Hearing is better than everything, for through it, good affection comes into being. Unki and Ma'at, Un and S, Ninset or Set and Ma'at, Menhapapet and Ma'at, Per and Hukui, Per Iku. I live for Ma'at. I exist within her. I do not speak in the place of Ma'at. Every day I advance towards Ma'at. My being is surrounded in darkness. I come forth as conscious light.
Forget that we the real champions around.
Nefer Unk. Everything is beautiful in life.
Yo, let's go.
Shed. Closed my eyes, then I woke up back in my bed. I could could see my room as clear as looking through a lens. See, I thought I was awake, so then I tried to move, but my body shocked me like I was plugged in a socket. I started panicking and scrambling within my mental. I thought I died and now my body I'm forever locked in. I was screaming, help me, someone help me please. But there wasn't any sound making it through my teeth. I could see movement in motion, shadows gather around me. How could I close my eyes already closed? Eating alkaline at this time, fasting rezo shocking. I was stuck in a paralysis, fear had me froze. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. I finally started waking up and coming back. I was in the opposite of states effect. That's relaxed, I grabbed my phone and started to do research. Knowledge of what happened, I was in a lack. Insidious, the movie came direct to mind. Every time I've seen this, it was connected to what's not divine. Demons crawling forcefully, holding the body down. Ain't no point in trying to scream, you will not make a sound. Deep within, I knew I made that a reality. The all is mine, I saw it, and so shall it be. I start replacing fear with knowing universe is mental. Talking to my subconscious to wake me up in dreams. Then one day my spirit guides came in so essential. Daylight's astral playing loud in my dream helped to set me free. I'm back in paralysis, laying on my couch. But this time I was calm, ready to exit out. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. From what I read, I need to move my arms in front of me. See a rope and pull it, separate and then release. Now I'm out, I see my house is gleaming, I accept it. Looking in the mirror, staring at my car's reflection. I was so ecstatic, flying in every direction. This was months of subconscious reprogramming and redirection. Place my thoughts in my body, wake up, that's what I did. I was reborn from that day so I could start to live. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed.